stops. The third thing he does, he looks. Jesus looks past people's behavior to see their value. I'm so thankful he looked past my behavior to see me. Amen?
Yes.
These two blind guys, people don't know they're blind. People don't know their background. They don't know where they're from. They don't know their story. They just think these guys are being rude, sitting over here shouting. So they holler at them, sit down, shut up, be quiet. They think these guys are just being rude, but Jesus looks. And this is what Jesus does over and over for us. He hears, he stops, he looks. He tunes in, he gives them attention. Amen?
Amen.
Did you know the greatest gift that you can give somebody is your time?
Yes.
Did you know that? Because you ain't getting time back.
Correct.
You can make up the lost dollar that you missed out on. You can make as much money as you want to make, but you can't make up time. Time is your life. Every time you give your time away, you're giving your life away. Isn't that good?
Yes.
Every time you give your time away, you're giving your life away. The greatest gift that you can give your spouse, your children, or anybody else, or even God, is your attention. Because it represents your life. Jesus, he looks a lot different than the way we look at people. Right?
Yes.
Because when Jesus looks at people, it transforms them. Sometimes it brought comfort, challenge, clarity. It brought answers. It brought healing. When Jesus just looked at people, it changed them. Why? Why was Jesus' look so powerful? Let me tell you why. Because when he looked at people, it was unconditional love.
Yes.
He looked past people's lifestyle, and they could see the love in his eyes. They could tell that he really cared. He was aware. It was unconditional love. Matthew 9:36. When he saw the crowds, he had compassion on them because they were confused and helpless, like sheep without a shepherd. When Jesus looks at people, he sees their need, their pain, their hurt, their brokenness.
Yes.
And Jesus was brokenhearted by what he saw. So let me ask you, is that the way that you look at people? Or do you look at people with a critical eye? What's wrong with them? Or you don't even notice them. You don't notice them, don't even see them. Or you have an angry eye or prejudice eye. Well, did you know none of those looks will transform people? It's only when you love them, when you look them in the eye and you love them unconditionally.
Yes.
Love them unconditionally. It says when Jesus looked at the crowds, he was moved with compassion. I'll admit, when I see a crowd, sometimes I'm moved with irritation. I'm cruising on 291. Do I get off on I-70 or do I keep on going north on 291? I looked over I-70, said traffic backed up. I don't want to get tied up in it, right? I'm trying to find a parking spot. Kim wants one at the front door. I'm like, baby, it's hard to back up at the front door. Like, when you're trying to leave, you worried about getting out. I'm worried about leaving later on. I want to get out there at the very end where I ain't getting blocked in. You know what I'm talking about? And I don't want my car getting banged up by somebody else's door. But it's very rare that we look at the crowd and we're moved with compassion. And what we're learning is not easy to do. Amen? Because people that need your love, people that need our love, people that need the love of Jesus, they feel unloved.
Yes.
And listen, and I know y'all are going to agree with me on this. But people that are unloved, they are obnoxious. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
They really are. They're obnoxious. Because the less that you've been loved, often the more obnoxious you are. Because what happens if people can't get love, oh, they're going to get your attention.
Yeah.
Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They're going to shout. They're going to get loud. They're going to cause a ruckus. They're just going to cause drama, chaos, confusion. Because people have never really experienced the love of God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amen.
And it's just natural to grab for attention. And people that need love the most are often the most difficult to love. And when people are angry, their cup is empty. Why? Because they need more love.
Yes.
They need more of you loving them. And remember this. I can't look out for people if I'm always looking down on people. I need to be looking out for people. Looking out and listening so I can stop. I don't want to be looking down on people. You can't be offended by people's flaws and by people's sins, by people's calamities. You can't. Jesus wasn't. He isn't. And if we represent Him, we shouldn't be either.